I don't prepare any speech. A day to the program, then something will just occur in my mind when I'm bathing in the morning. So this morning, yesterday, I was bathing. Then all of a sudden, I've started my message like that. All of a sudden, my phone rang, and it rang consistently for about 7 times. So the 8th time, I went inside the room, picked the phone, and then I answered. It was a strange number. Then the person was crying. A lady, she was crying very bitterly. I asked why, because I do receive a lot of such messages, on daily basis. So I said, what is the issue? Then she said, Mr. Robert, I feel like killing myself. I said, what is the issue? Then she said, life has treated me unfairly. She got married, she was working all right, but when she got married, the moment she picked a seed, in her, 3rd, 4th month, she lost her job. Then the husband was also a young professional, an engineer. Then the husband equally lost the job. Now, this lady I'm talking about, I met her in 2015 at KNUST when we went for a youth program there. Then she told me that on top of it, their rent was due, and the rent is about 6,000. And if we don't intervene for her, she's just giving up on life. So she said this story with me. I felt very, very bad. I tried motivating her. I said, please, can you still hold on to God? Can you still have faith that things can turn around for you? Then she said, I should wait till I'm in her shoes. Then I will see if I can talk the way I'm talking. Ladies and gentlemen, that is where I drew my theme I want to share with you. Life is very hard. Life is very hard. Some of us take life as a joke, but that is because we are not privy to what is yet to happen. If you are privy to what is yet to happen, you will strategically position yourself to see a lot of possibilities, and you will also strategically build yourself, lay a very solid foundation, so that you can face life as it becomes hard and hard. I'm not here to scare you, but I want to be real with you. Real because I know where some of you come from. And I have people that come from very bad backgrounds. You come from very humiliating backgrounds. I'm not trying to insult your background. But then, you come from a background like mine, where you can't even find the name of your community on the Ghana map. You come from a community whereby if your father dies or your mother dies and we are going to bury that your father or mother, we will have to park our cars along the road and then start walking. If possible, go and cross rivers before we can get to where you come from. But ladies and gentlemen, when you meet in Bolgatanga Girls Senior High School, you are all wearing a uniform. And that is why you see yourself as classmates, as schoolmates. But ladies and gentlemen, that shouldn't let you forget the fact that you come from a particular background. So if you come from a particular background, you should constantly remind yourself that my background must guide whatever I do on campus. You shouldn't come. I know some of you here. I mean, if I don't know the rich men in Bolga here, I mean, if we are counting people who are into certain industries, I can quickly mention Black Box and Akayet as one of the people doing well in the hospitality industry. Now, if you come to school, there are some of your colleagues who are parents like the Akayet man. There are some of your colleagues who are parents of MPs. There are some of your colleagues whose fathers are doctors, whose fathers and mothers are well educated, lawyers. I mean, you can name them engineers. But as somebody seated right here listening to me, 2008, when I stepped foot at Business Senior High School, I looked around and I couldn't see anybody in my family that I can point to as somebody that actually is successful, and so I must learn from this person. Of course, you will have some people who went to school and they couldn't even finish at certain levels, and they are there. But there are not people that you can draw so much inspiration from. This morning, somebody is listening to me. You have such a very noble opportunity to remind yourself of where you come from. And that should guide what you want to do in life. Sometimes I speak and I get very emotional. I know where some of you come from. I know how your mother and your father, they sometimes relate to get you to come back to school. Some of us have seen our mothers give us just points for us to be able to come to school. I've met people who come after programs like this, they come to tell you, sir, even to get power at the end of the month is an issue. I know things are very difficult. I know things are very difficult to the extent when you are coming to school, you have just one bowl of garri, and that garri must sustain you for the next 3 months. I know there are some of you like that who are listening to me this morning or this afternoon. I know some of you, your parents, they had to borrow to get you uniform to come to school. They have to borrow to get you sandals, to get you panties, to get you something that will keep and sustain you in school. I like the way the atmosphere is. Very quiet. It means my message is hitting down. Hello? Hello? So, I know the kind of struggles that our parents, they go through. I know of how some communities, they have to go and burn charcoal. I've seen a woman burning charcoal, and to the extent it rained, and she needed to go to the next market to sell the charcoal, just to be able to fend for the word in school. Ladies and gentlemen, but I'm happy this morning that you are not just listening to this message from our distinguished speakers, but I want you to also pick yourself and tell yourself, now I come from this background, what can I do differently to change my circumstance? What can I do so that in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, if they are counting people that are successful, my name should not be number 1. If it's not number 1, it should be number 2. It should be number 3. What can I do differently? And that is what we are all talking about. The mindset. I want you to tune your mind that the fact that you come from very poor background, it doesn't mean life is unfair to you. It means you are the history maker. Tell yourself, I am a history maker. I am a history maker. You are a history maker. Remind yourself, I am not just in school for my own sake, but I'm there because I'm representing my whole community. Some of us went to school, and then when they heard we have what do you call it? We have completed school. They sometimes will organize a goat party to celebrate your success. That should tell you that they value the fact that you've gone to school and now you are You are representing just your community. Remind yourself, I'm also representing Ghana. Because the destiny of Ghana equally lies in your hands. If you live here and you can constantly remind yourself that I am a property of the Republic of Ghana, and so my actions and my decisions must be well thought, it must be well calculated. It means I wouldn't just find myself doing things anyhow. If you remind yourself, I know what some of you actually do. You compare yourself with Mansa, you compare yourself with Afi, you compare yourself with Kezia, you compare yourself. If I don't stop, you think I'm mentioning my ex's name. So you need to remind yourself. You need to remind yourself that you are here for a purpose. And they've already spoken about it. What I want to do, because by the grace of God, we've gone to so many schools. One thing I see as a major problem is that you don't believe in yourself. You don't believe in yourself. You rather choose to believe in what other people tell you about yourself. But that shouldn't be the case. I want you to shake somebody. Shake somebody. Tell the person, ask for you. Say, ask for you. I'm reminding you. After today. Believe in me. I'm not saying it. Say, after today. I want you to believe in me. Hello? You have to believe in yourself. You have to do what? Believe in yourself. You see all our speakers. When they came here, did you see any of them? They came and they are standing there. Mr. Chairman. Madam Chairperson, please can I beg for bread to continue? No. They came and they delivered. They delivered because they believe in themselves. I'm glad I'm talking to female, young female. See yourself as Ghana's most beautiful. You don't believe me? Let me talk to these people. See yourself as Ghana's most beautiful. When you meet your colleagues, when you meet your colleagues, and the way you talk, the way they talk, if they ask you, how are you? Look at them and say, hello. 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 No. I mean, when you dress and you want to go to class, don't even dress as if you are also coming from Bolgatanga. Don't dress. No. If you come here, I know our time is up. But if you come to school, and you too, my sister, you don't know anything. When you come, at least the GP will be better. If nobody in the school is not better, the GP might be better. So start copying how the GP is doing it. When the GP wakes up in the morning, the first thing is not to go outside. There is this neat drink, and you just go a whole branch that you put in your mouth. You are chewing a neem stick in the morning. No, when the GP wakes up in the morning, she looks at herself and says, I am the girl's perfect son. You are becoming a failure because of the way I reduced in performance because of the extracurricular activities I was doing. But I looked at him, and in my mind, I said, "Don't fear God." I said, I can't be a failure. So if anybody, if your colleague should tell you, "Hey, as for you, you are just good for nothing," tell your friend, when they look at you and they say you are not beautiful, tell your person. When they look at you and say, "Look at the way your shoes is slanted, you don't even know how to walk," tell them, don't do it that way, don't do it that way. Look at them and say, "Paul." Motivational speaker, I dress for the occasion. One time I went for a program. The ushers, as soon as they saw me, they picked me straight to the highest chair. I was coming as a participant. Then, unfortunately, they invited me to just say 1 minute words. 1 minute ended up becoming 30-minute speech. Ladies and gentlemen, brand yourself. Believe in yourself. You want to be a doctor, you want to be a nurse. Believe you can make it. Nothing can stop you. I believe that one day we even have future president of Ghana seated here. I finished with it. There is no time. There is no time. There is no time. We want to come back next time. So our teachers will be marking us. Because they told us, can you stick to the time? Then we say, but look at us, we are still here. My brothers and sisters, let me say my sisters. Is that not true? Let me say my tintilistic sisters. I like the way some of you are doing. When I say tintilistic or somebody is doing, hello. I'm you are looking up to. You want to be a doctor? Get a doctor you are looking up to. You want to be a teacher? I mean, our guidance and counseling master is here. Powerful teacher. You are laughing. Get somebody and look up to the person. Look like you want to copy the person. You see me? Since day one, I follow Les Brown. I don't know how many of you know him. But you can go and search for him on the internet. Les Brown, a powerful motivational speaker. When he comes to hold the microphone, when people don't even know him, all of a sudden they will fall for him. I don't know who can fall for me, but if you fall for me, I will lift you up. So that is just a joke. So I want you to leave here and challenge yourself. You are going to break barrier. Stand up for a minute for me. Did you get something from my message? Lift up your right hand for me. Say this after me. You mention your name after you say I. So I, Kampi Laari Robert. From today, I make up my mind to be responsible. I make up my mind to make it in life. After today, I will not compare myself to anybody. I believe in myself. And as far as I have God, I know I will make it. Then one day, if they are counting successful women, say I, Kampi Laari Robert, they will mention my name. So if not number one, but number two, kwata, number three, it's me. Then I look at somebody, eyeball to eyeball. Look at the person. Say, as for you. Say, I don't even need to know your name. Say, I'm reminding you. Mark today's date. Say, after today. If you don't believe in me, your own wahala. Say because in 10 years, look at the way. Say in 10 years, you are just talking to the next first president of Ghana. Say you are talking to an accountant. Say you are talking to a future billionaire. Say I believe in you. Say if you don't have my number, you better take it because you will need it. Say because you will need it in 5 years to call me to employ you. My bodyguard. You better respect me. Say see you at the top. Thank you very much. My name is